知道他问的问题了，大概。You know, if as an investor, people invest in the number one thing people invest in. Do you know what it is?
Yourself. You.
People.
People.
People. Investors don't invest in technology. Very seldomly, investors invest in assets. People invest in people. And the investors that we have are very generous. I mean, Sin-san, he's a very visionary person. Within half an hour of my conversation with him, he got what I was talking about. And we shook hands and became partners for life. He invested in one simple thing. Big idea, and a person behind it that will drive it and make it happen. That's very simple. And the flexibility that comes with that has to be limitless. And the reason why it has to be limitless is you can never forecast the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody. And the only way to make it happen is that if tomorrow 出事的时候，又换方向的时候，又把这个东西做好的时候 it's the team that can make it happen. Because the team, at the end of the day, remember, happy people build happy products, smart people build smart solutions. It's that simple. It's people. Surround yourself with great people, and things will happen. Surround yourself with bad people, things don't happen. Smart people make smart product. That's it. That's simple. And the flexibility that comes with that means the empowerment of the team, and the team needs to make that happen. That's what you know. That's how Gogoro started, and that's how Gogoro continued to be. So okay, second question.
I've got two questions. I got two small ones. I just shut up. First internally and second externally. The internal question is, you said about don't innovate for money, right? That's your idea, but how can you make sure that every of your guys, your employees, everyone got like the same idea of don't innovate for money? Because you know, the society, it's cruel. People work for money. People work for themselves. They have families. So how did this idea came to be like an ideology of the whole company, Gogoro? And the second question is, now you were talking about a more hyper-connected world these days, right? The more connected people are, the more vulnerable to attacks, like cyber attacks or any other attacks, like terrorist attacks. Are there any
Two small questions. Those are big questions.
are there any precautions or things we could do to the situation?
Okay.
用中文简单快速复述一下。第一个是怎么样，不是，Horace 希望说不要为了钱而创新，怎么样让公司跟着你的人都相信这个哲学的。第二个是说越连结越强的话，其实攻击人也会让那个整个系统的脆弱性变高的。那怎么样防止这种问题？连结越高的话，像恐怖主义攻击的话，那个因为连结性很强，脆弱性就变得很容易受伤，就对了。
OK， 第一个问题是关于这个sorry, say it again. The first one.
Don't innovate for money. How to persuade others to follow you?
There's of course fairness in the world. You have to have an equal trade on what a person. When I say don't innovate for money, I don't mean 欺负你. I don't mean don't pay you. But you should not chase that dream. That be faithful, be patient. Don't be desperate. 很多人以为很快可以赚很多钱，就应该跑去这边。What you lost that is greater is time. Time. Don't chase for money. Of course, we pay our employee, a very fair market value for what they do, because at the end, they contribute their intellectual thinking and their effort into an equation. And that equation has to be very fair and spit out. At the end of the day, that employee, I'll tell you, it never makes me prouder to see an employee buy a house. It never makes me prouder to see an employee buy a car. It never makes me prouder to see an employee take a vacation. 很多台湾的 老板会员工呢会说很害怕去度假，因为老板会说你可能不够工作做啊，很害怕去买一个房子，因为说你买房子的时候要躲，不要告诉老板，因为老板会可能感觉 you got paid too much. But that's not the idea. The idea is fairness in trade. Fair on my part, fair on your part. And then at the end of the day, if we all succeed together, share together. If we all fail together, fail together. That's the idea. The second part about tax. Yes, we live in a world that is hyper-connected. We have to do a lot of things to make sure that security and privacy is taken care of. That's a part of a business and industry, I would say, responsibility. We can't make something that is so vulnerable that just lets people shut down the whole network. We can't take personal data and send it to the cloud. That's not something we do. But there are certain things that you should be able to enjoy between your device and your other device. Where you park your vehicle, only you know. But unless you give us permission to know, we don't know. That's very important. Giving privacy with what we call a wall of security. When it comes to other security, our vehicle, for example, I can't tell you the detail of the security because then it's too easy to find find opportunities. But we're pretty confident that we have invested properly. Simply put, the battery and the security in the battery for 安全跟 authentication, it's a 256-bit encryption. Cyber banking, online banking is 128-bit. It takes, to do our analysis, and we hire experts to help us with that too. Through our analysis, it takes 11 million years to crack our battery with a supercomputer. 11 million years. I wish I could see it, but probably most not likely to happen in my lifetime. But security is very important to us. We take security matter very with a lot of investment, a lot of care, a lot of reviews, and a lot of protection. That's important to us. It's a fundamental of business. You can't say, oh, that was a nice to have. It's where it started.